Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be sharing sexual fantasies that your women crave. Okay, women crave for this kind of fantasies, and it's different for different people. Okay, a particular woman will have different fantasy while another one will have a different thing, so it's not the same. That's why after watching this video, make sure you go ahead and watch and ask your partner what her fantasies are. Okay, now the first one I'm talking about is a woman craving or fantasizing to sleep with a strange person, or to have a one night stand with a strange person, a strange man. A lot of men have this as their fantasy. They desire to have this kind of thing, and I know a lot of them will be like, what the, but it happens. Okay, so when you have a woman that is fantasizing for this kind of things, you need to actually target on changing things, okay, for her. Make sure that you don't always dwell in the same style. If you're always on a missionary journey, you have to actually swap this and try other like cowgirl styles and other positions that will actually make her feel different. She wants something different. That's what it means. Okay, so if she is always having this kind of fantasy and she has told you that this is the kind of thing that she's desiring for, then what you need to do is to change things up. If you are the one that always starts with stimulating her G points when you people are starting, okay, you always target the G spots. Now you have to change and start with something else, like stimulating her nips, to see her reaction. She wants something different, like, you know, lighting up and decorating a room before they ask. Okay, taking her to a different place, like coming to surprise her with a kind of different sex that you never planned for, you know, something different, or going to a different place to have intercourse. Okay, she wants you to like swap up things and change up things. She wants something different. That's the thing. So you have to be creative when you have a woman that's actually desiring for this kind of thing. She's dreaming to have it with a same person. What it means that you can actually give it to her by swapping it up. You can even close her eyes and have it with her. She wants something nasty, something rough, and something great. Okay, something different from what you people usually have. That's one of the things you need to do with her if this is what she's craving for. Okay, or if it's what she's desiring for, then this is what you need to give her. Okay, look at those things that you could do and swap it, change it, do something different. Okay, do something rough, you know, rough styles, rough moves, different places, trying different places to actually have, okay, naka in other places like in the kitchen or stuff like that. She wants something different. That's what it means. Okay, now another one is when a woman is desiring to have it with her fellow woman. You know what I'm talking about? So women actually have this as their fantasy. Okay, yes, I know that some of these can be like so abnormal when you hear about it, but there are things that they're looking for. Now if your woman is saying that this is one of her fantasies, what you need to do is to actually target some of those sensitive parts. It seems you are actually overlooking those parts. Okay, when she is desiring to have it with her fellow woman, that means she is this kind of girly person. Okay, she wants to be smooshed, she wants to be paid, and you know, she wants you to be romantic. Okay, she wants you to target those sensitive parts in her body. You don't go straight to, okay, those men that jumps into it immediately. Now this kind of a woman wants you to be like complimenting her body, her parts, the parts of her body, her boobs, her shapes, and all those stuff. She wants you to be like, you know, valuing her body and all that. Okay, concentrating on those sensitive parts and making sure that you give it enough time. That is what you need to do when your woman is actually fantasizing this. Okay, that's one thing you need to focus on. Okay, make sure that you concentrate on those parts that stimulate her, that makes her happy, and then spend enough time doing those things. Okay, like her G spots, okay, her nips, okay, all those sensitive parts, including like those sensitive rough kissing. These are some of the things that she's desiring for. Okay, these are some of the things that you can give to her that will make her to be so satisfied when she's craving this. Okay, that's one thing you should focus on. Another one is craving or wanting to be with two persons as a man. Okay, they want to be intimate with two different men at the same time. Yes, this is another one that a lot of men will be like, seriously? But yes, a lot of women have this as their desire, the dream to have it with two different men. Now when you have this kind of partner, don't scared, don't take her to the pastor unless you're finding another thing as a reason. But if she's having this, then what you need to do is to be rough with her. Some of the times she wants you to be rough. Like if I said rough, I mean rough. Those rough moves, like making sure you are holding her hair when you are doing it, and all those stuff. Those rough moves that you have learned all your life. If you don't know it, I'm going to be doing a video on that, okay? So make sure that you use those tactics. That's what she's talking about. She wants two different persons at the same time. That means you have to give it to her, satisfy her by being rough with her, okay? But make sure that you always ask her when you're doing this if she's enjoying it or not, because these things they are actually craving for, these things they are dreaming to have, is not actually something that's constant in their life, okay? So they might want it today, but tomorrow they are not in that particular stage again. So when you're doing this, I'm saying being rough, make sure you ask her to know if she is enjoying it. That is how you will now be able to figure out which one she enjoys the most and focus on that one, okay? Next is that a lot of women desire to be in the lead. They want to be the leader when it comes to the other room, okay? They want to be the one to direct things, to do it the way they want, to go deeper or not, stuff like that. So if your woman is craving things like this, you have to give her time, okay? Sometimes you allow her to lead, direct, and coordinate how things are going to go, whether deeper or slower, or starting with one or two. She wants to be the one to direct how things are going to go, starting from the foreplay to the penetration to the every damn thing. She wants to be the leader. She wants to be like the one directing. So sometimes I know a lot of men will be like, what the? Yes, sometimes you have to also give her time to actualize this, okay? That's another thing. If you are having this, if she's having this is what to do. Allow her to be the leader at some point, because some women crave this. This is something that's even easier compared to those ones I talked about before, okay? Next one is having it or being intimate in a public place. I know, okay, how odd this can be, but a lot of women dream to do this in a public place, okay? They want to have it, they want you to have it with them in a public place. And I know you will be like, you're waiting for me to say, okay, give it to her that way. No way, okay? Make sure that if you're going to try this out, you're on your own, okay? If you're going to try this out, make sure that you are well careful, because this can lead you to in fact, it can lead you to problems. So if you are definitely going to try it, that's if you are going to, let no one force you to do this, okay? So if you're going to do it, make sure that you are careful, make sure that you're prepared, and make sure that you know where you are going to do this kind of things, because it's not all fantasy that you're going to give to her. That's the thing. It's not all fantasy that you're going to give her. She's not going to get all the things that she waits for. That's the truth. So some of those things you are not definitely going to give it to her. That's another thing. Next one is craving to have it with a close member of the family, craving to have it with somebody that's so close to them, like somebody that's related to you, somebody that's related to, stuff, that kind of imagination. Some women actually have it in them. And I know you might be waiting for me to tell you to take her to the pastor because she needs prayers, right? But then, like I said earlier, these are one of those ones that she will never have, okay? Because this is forbidden. I don't know how she will be craving for these kind of things, but I have heard a lot of women say they are craving to, sometimes they dream to have it with someone that's closer to their husband, or someone that's closer to them. That kind of wide imagination. Things like this happen, but then calm down with her. Unless you've seen any other thing that needs to be settled. But if this is the only thing and she shared it with you, that means she's not going to try it, okay? No one is ever going to give into this. If you're giving into it, that means something else is happening. And I'm not into the one, okay? So some of these things are things that women dream of, okay? They want to have this. Just like everyone have this kind of thinking, imagination going on in their heads. They will I wish I would have the best car in the world. How I wish I am the one driving. I wish I'm the one driving the best car. I'm the one. Things like this happen. So not all the things that you wished for you are going to get. Okay. So that's why it depends on what she's craving for or what she's dreaming to have. Okay. If it is something you can actualize or give her, then go ahead and give it to her. But if it is not, assure her that this one is off the limit. Okay, so that is it for today's video. If you like the video, have you not hit that subscribe button? Also hit the like button so that a lot others will also see this video. But make sure you go ahead and ask your partner what her fantasies are, and if you're a woman, ask your partner what his fantasies are. Yes, because even men have their own fantasies too. Okay, so make sure you find that if it's something you can, go ahead. If it's not, assure her that she's safe or he is safe, because if you don't, they won't be able to share with you those secret things that are going on in their heads. Okay, so that is it for today's video. If you like the video, like I said earlier, hit that like button so that a lot will see this video. Hit the subscribe button to support this channel. You can also go ahead and hit that thanks. Okay, give me those gifts that maybe that in your heart you think I deserve it, then go ahead and give me those gifts. Okay, I will definitely appreciate it. Okay, see you guys in my next